Every network engineer knows the feeling. You've built a script that works perfectly in your lab, but now you have to run it across 200 production switches at 2 in the morning. One typo, and you take down a data center. How do you scale your operations without taking on the terrifying risk of a catastrophic outage? Standard automation scripts execute blindly. They push commands without understanding the context of the network, meaning that raw convenience often becomes a liability. This is AutomateNetOps. AutomateNetOps replaces terminal blindness with a comprehensive top-down view of your network operation. It brings together the intuitive design of a modern cloud platform with the strict, localized security of an on-premise application. Instead of piecing together scattered execution logs, you get a macroscopic view of the operation: total workflows running, active device counts, and real-time success rates. Looking directly at the configuration drift panel, that centralized visibility extends to the device level. If someone makes an out-of-band manual change to a core router, the platform flags the unauthorized code alteration immediately. When you have real-time metrics across your devices and agents, network automation stops feeling like a black box script and becomes a predictable, manageable system. The core of that system is the Visual Workflow Designer. Instead of writing hundreds of lines of fragile Python code, you are mapping out high-level architectural logic. You drag discrete connection and processing nodes onto the canvas. Every connection explicitly defines how data flows from one operation to the next, meaning you never have to guess what your parser is receiving. Mapping the architecture visually makes complex routing logic immediately comprehensible. Any engineer can audit the process and debug errors without deciphering thousands of lines of code. Every line you draw between these nodes represents actual data, like configurations or device logs, flowing sequentially from one step to the next. The process of updating network infrastructure is no longer a fragile, isolated task living on one engineer's laptop. It is a managed, transparent system. Let's trace exactly how a human idea becomes an automated reality. In this AI assistant panel, a massive fleet-wide backup task begins by simply describing the objective in plain English. The platform interprets that intent and builds a fully connected visual logic map. Notice the AI-generated badges on these nodes. The system understands that a backup command requires a subsequent validation check and automatically routes the success and failure notifications. The AI also acts as a diagnostic tool. You can feed raw device output into an AI troubleshooting node, and it will analyze the error logs to identify the root cause and suggest specific remediations. You choose exactly who provides that intelligence. This configuration screen lets you select your preferred underlying AI model, whether that's Anthropic's Claude, OpenAI, or a local Llama deployment. This embedded AI copilot shifts your daily role. Instead of focusing on device-specific syntax, you spend your time directing high-level operational strategy. Standardizing what a correct configuration looks like is baked directly into the workflow process. You can define exact rules for how every device in your fleet should be configured. You can import out-of-the-box compliance templates directly, including DISA STIG and CIS benchmarks. DISA STIGs and CIS benchmarks are globally recognized security frameworks that provide strict guidelines for hardening IT infrastructure against cyber threats. Containerlab is an open-source tool that spins up virtual routing and switching nodes, allowing you to test your workflows on local servers instead of risking your production environment. Combining virtual pre-deployment testing with standard compliance profiles helps eliminate the risk of a network outage. Automating your network requires high-level access. Storing sensitive internal device credentials on a public cloud platform presents a significant security challenge. AutomateNetOps solves this with a hybrid architecture. The user interface and AI processing live in the cloud, but the actual execution engine sits securely inside your local network. These local execution agents reach out to the cloud to pull down their instructions. Because they initiate an outbound connection, you never have to open vulnerable inbound firewall rules. When it comes time to run a command, the agent retrieves your encrypted credentials from a local vault. Your passwords and private keys are completely isolated from the cloud control plane. This approach effectively decouples the intelligence of the cloud from the execution on the ground. You get the analytic power of modern AI without compromising your zero-trust security architecture.
The platform maintains audit-ready accountability through a time-stamped record of every system change and user login.
When an auditor asks for proof, the platform provides it.
Once your workflows are proven safe, you can remove manual intervention. This Schedules page allows you to set customized triggers for automated routines like hourly configuration checks. Which brings us back to that 2 a.m. deployment window. Instead of hovering over a keyboard with no margin for error, you are relying on an automated, lab-tested, AI-validated workflow.
AutomateNetOps provides a secure, observable framework for complex network automation. Start building today at AutomateNetOps.AI.
AutomateNetOps.